go. He'll never get finished.
You'll never catch him.
You sit down.
We're almost done, Kathy.
You haven't been studying 15 minutes.
Seems like 15 hours.
I used to love school.
Yeah, but you didn't have to read the same old books all the time.
I don't have any other books. I can't let you grow up ignorant.
Why not?
Because Mom and Pa wouldn't like it, that's why not. Now read, and you twins get busy.
If injury
Ensues.
ensues, you shall give life for life, tooth for tooth.
Hey, maybe you stop reading the ceiling and read the Bible and leave your tooth alone.
I can't. My tooth wobbles, see?
Well, it'll come out soon enough. Now read.
You shall give life for life, tooth for tooth.
I'm going down to the creek in a minute.
We go with the creek.
No, none of you go anywhere till you're finished.
I'm almost done. What's 9 times 6?
9 times 6 is...
6.
Finn, you tell him.
Who, me?
Clay?
9 times 6,
Clay, it's no use. I mean, I try, but it just doesn't do any good.
Don't worry, we'll help you clean the mess up.
I'm not talking about that. It's the children. Mom and Pa wanted them to grow up with book learning, but I try so hard, but we just don't have the books.
Well, that's no problem. If you need books, we can find them someplace.
Where?
Where? Major McCoy. He's got a whole room full of books.
Yeah, he does. But what makes you think he'd let us borrow some?
Well, we could ask him. There's no harm in asking, is there?
What would I do without you?
Kathy, 9 times 6 is 42.
The Monroes.
Who are you? That's Finn. That's Amy. And I'm Jeff, Monroe.
What are you doing here?
Waiting for our sister. She's in talking with Sleeve. Who are you?
That's none of your business.
We don't know when the Major will get back from Edmonton. Might be tomorrow or the next day.
Well, I'll just have to come again later.
I sure wish I could answer for him. But there's no way telling if he'd loan any of his books. To him, they're just sure gold.
Oh, but he has so many of them. And we only need a few at first.
He's got a ton. He gets them from all over the world. And just let one book be out of place, and don't think he don't know about it.
You know, now I'm glad the Major isn't here. I think I was asking too much.
Now, wait a minute. Don't give up yet. There's one thing that might cinch it.
You mean there really is a chance?
Mm-hmm.
Kathy, Kath!
Amy, Steve is talking.
But you gotta come!
It'll just have to wait. Now, Steve, you were saying?
Well, let's put it like this. You need books, the Major's got books. He needs a teacher, and you just might. I take it you don't know about the Major's ward.
His ward.
The Major had him brought out from Boston. He and the boy's pa grew up together in England.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they're close as brothers. Then the major settled out here. His friend went to Boston, died about a year later, and left the boy an orphan. He's about the same age as the twins. Anyway, the major's been hunting everywhere for a teacher with about as much luck as catching catfish in a rain barrel.
So I'm the catfish, huh?
Yeah, and a mighty pretty one, too. I bet if you'd agree to teach the boy, the major'd loan you all the books you needed.
You really think so?
I know so. And it also just might solve one of his big problems.
Oh, but Steve, I'm not a teacher. I'm the one who ought to be taught. I didn't even know 9 times 6 is 42.
It ain't, it's 45.
Here! Hurry up, he's getting killed!
Jimmy, who?
It's Jeff, he's getting killed! Hurry!
All right, kids, that's enough. Break it up. Upsy daisy.
Let go! Let go, you big jackass!
Timothy, you apologize to Miss Monroe for your language, like a little gentleman.
I will not. She's not a lady. She's nothing but a girl. Even a jackass ought to be able to see that.
Shut up.
Let me go!
Sorry, Kathy, but this is the major's big problem. I mean, his ward, Timothy Prescott.
Well, I don't think you should do it. That kid sounds like a whole cage full of tigers all by himself. I don't think you should do it.
We could have licked him if they hadn't stopped us, couldn't we, twins?
What started the fight anyway?
Jeff just said he couldn't rope his own foot. That's no call to hit, is it?
No, it isn't.
No, I've seen fights start over less.
If that kid shows his face around here, well, he better wish he hadn't, that's all.
We can all stop worrying. I've decided not to have him here. I'll tell Steve no thanks, but we don't want the major's books.
Sister, we don't mind if we go bickering.
Well, I do.
Where are you going?
We need water.
Well, don't you go. The twins will go.
Oh, Clay.
Oh, stop mooning. Somebody's got to get the water around here. You want to grow up to be gentlemen or not?
Yeah, all
Well,
right.
go on.
You think they'll ever grow up to be gentlemen, Clay?
I doubt it.
Amy, for goodness sake, get your fingers out of your mouth.
I can't. My tooth wobbles, see?
Oh, well, I got something to fix that. I've got some string around here somewhere. Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is just tie this around your tooth.
Good. Dad, I won't lose it.
Oh, that wasn't the idea. See, if I tie this around your tooth, I can pull it out. Open your mouth.
No!
Oh, come on, Amy. Stop being silly.
No!
No
You can
tantrums.
put it on your pillow and the good fairy will come and give you a surprise.
Yes? Give you a nice surprise.
Is somebody coming?
Yeah. It's Leave.
Clay, you tell him.
I'm not going to tell him. You tell him.
Oh,
No,
you go to bed.
Hi, Steve. Come on in.
Take it easy with those things, Al. Yes, sir. Major's mighty fussy about them. Sure will.
Hey, what you got there?
Well, the major got in last night, and he asked me to bring you this little package.
Bet it's a book.
Open it, Kathy, open it.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, the major says it's taken London by storm. He thought maybe you and your pupils might like it, too.
Steve,
Where do you think I'll put this? I'll just sit there on the bench, Al.
You mean he said yes about it?
Books. Dozens of them. Everything you need to teach a proper school.
Cat, don't you think that we ought to tell Steve that
Oh,
we
Clay,
decided...
look at these. Storybooks, history books, geography books. Just like the real schools back home.
And an arithmetic book. With the answers in the back. That's how come I knew 9 times 6 was 54.
I thought you said it was 45.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Says right there, 54. See it right there?
Don't you think that we ought to tell Slave that we're not going to teach school? We don't need the books.
Aw, we don't need all these books. We're gonna go up bickering, ain't we, Kathy?
No, Amy. Oh, Clay, please. I think I can manage all this. At least I'd like to try.
I'm
son. Now, are you going to get off and walk in like a little gentleman, or am I going to have to carry you?
You better not try. I'm warning you. Ow, let me go. I won't go in there. I won't. No dumb, stupid girl is going to teach me.
Oh,
Let me go.
Please. Timothy?
Good morning.
Timothy, it's so nice to have you here. The twins and Amy are so excited.
Where do you want to put him?
I'm not going in here, and nobody's going to make me. If you think this is a school, you're wrong. That dumb girl out there isn't a teacher either. Let me go. I won't stay here. You'll see. You can't make me stay here. I'm going to be sorry for this. You just wait and see.
I apologize for this kid's bad manners, Kathy. If he gives you any trouble, just let me know.
Don't worry, Steve. Timothy and I will get along just fine, won't we, Timothy?
I know he will, because if he's not sitting right here on this bench when I come back, he'll wish he'd never been born.
Maybe I'll sit, but I won't learn.
Well, I better be getting on this stuff. Goodbye. Good luck.
Well, Jeff, Ben, Amy, I think you all know Timothy. Let's all get settled. School is about to begin. Who that could be?
I'm Mrs. Larson. And this here's Scaredy young'un. This is Ellie Barker. Say howdy to the teacher, Ellie.
Howdy, teacher.
Well, Ellie's ma told me you had a school going here. She's feeling poorly, so I said I'd bring Ellie right along with my own Jody.
Oh, no, that isn't so.
Well, of course it is. He'd brung his own lunch in a pail here. Neither one of them's had no book learning. Jody's almost 8 and can't read a lick. Come on, kids. Go on, get down. Go on.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Easy.
Please, this is a mistake. This isn't a school. I can't take care of all these children.
Oh, now don't you worry none, honey. Ellie's quieter than a mouse. And Jody, he can do everything himself. He even brung his own lunch in that pail.
Mrs. Larson, I don't care about that.
Well, now, I wouldn't want you feeding my young'un. Now, Jody, you be good, and you mind the teacher. If he ain't good, smack him.
Now, Mrs. Larson,
Don't
wait.
worry, none. I'll be good. I gotta learn reading because I'm going to be a sheriff. Else how'd I tell who's wanted and who ain't?
You behave yourselves now. I'll be back after a spell. Yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute, come back! Ain't you going to let us stay, teacher?
Looks like I'm going to have to. For today.
What you always want to fight for? Because I don't like big talkers. You want to prove it? Sure. I'm going to tell. Ah, come on, Amy. We ain't fighting. We're just talking.
Everybody, this is Ellie and Jody. They're going to be in class with us for a while.
Where'd they come from, Kathy?
Well, they've been... It's a long story.
Hi, I'm Amy. I got a dog of Snow and a cougar and 2 twins and a brother and a sister. What do you got? Look what I ain't got. See? I got loose too, see? Where should you put our lunch?
Oh, you take Ellie's, too. And put him over there. Then I'll give you your seats.
I'm gonna put this snake right down your back. It's gone, it's gone.
Amy, stop screaming. What's gone?
My tooth, see? Where is it? I
Now, you can't go outside all day today.
I can't help it. I don't like that good fairy.
But she gave you a whole big shiny nickel under your pillow.
Yes, but she took my tooth.
That's what she gave you the nickel for.
I don't care. I like my tooth better.
Kath, you better come out here. Those kids are back again.
Oh, good!
Will you tell them to take their kids home with them?
Right. I would have done it yesterday, except I was too tired. Mrs. Larson, there's something I just have to tell you.
Teacher, looky. I got a slate and I wrote my own name.
That's fine, Judy.
Huh, that ain't writing. Writing has alphabets on it. Well, we ain't had alphabets yet.
Here, I want you to have this cake, honey. I baked it for you last night. I know it ain't thanks enough for all you're doing for my Jody, but it's from the heart.
Mrs. Larson, I don't know what to say.
Not ain't for you to say. It's for us, best as we can. Here, you boy, you take this sack of taters to the shed, teacher.
I don't think I know you.
This here's Kate Buckner. How do you do? She's from out Paradox Way, too, and as long as she was bringing her Maudie to school, I figured as how she might as well ride along with me.
You're a heap nicer teaching that old frog face I had back home.
Oh, land, Maudie, blow your nose and shut that silly talk.
Mrs. Larson, I've just got to tell you.
Oh, my goodness, we brought something else over for you. Oh, ain't it cute?
Puppy.
Same kind as that big white dog of yours. Jody insisted we bring him over, so you can keep for a while if you like.
Don't smother him. I'm not.
Okay, come on, Kate. We don't want to make the teacher tardy for class. Bye now. Good to see you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Teacher, are you going to learn me the alphabets today?
I guess so, Jody. Come on, everyone.
What's his name?
Snowflake? Snowflake, that's a beautiful name.
Come on, Snowflake.
Hey, children! Children! Hey! If you want to hear the story, you're going to have to be quiet.
We will.
Alice thought she'd never seen such a curious croquet ground in all her life. It was all ridges and furrows. The boughs were live hedgehogs, and the mallets live flamingos.
Huh. Flamingos? What's that?
It's a large pink bird with a large beak.
Sounds like my governess back in Boston.
Timothy, don't interrupt. The chief difficulty Alice found at first was in managing her flamingo. She succeeded in getting its body tucked away comfortably enough under her arm with its legs hanging down. But generally, just as she'd gotten its neck nicely straightened out, was going to give the hedgehog a blow on its head. Who are you?
My name's Willie, ma'am. I come for some book learning.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're too old. You should be out of school.
Well, I figures I can't get out less than I first get in, correct?
Sit down over there. We're reading about Alice in Wonderland.
What do you want me to do besides sit?
Listen. Just listen. Alice soon came to the conclusion that it was a very difficult game indeed. All the players at once...
You got good hair. It make good scalp. You like say scalp, Jim got many. How we listen. Jim want hear Alice.
In a very short time, the queen was in a furious passion and went stamping about and shouting, off with his head, or off with her head about...
Off with his head?
Yeah.
The whole head?
Cold sandwiches. No more hot meals for me, huh, Cat?
There just isn't time.
Just isn't time. There's never any more time. Not with all those screaming kids outside, running around everywhere.
It isn't that bad.
Oh, it isn't? Yes, it is. It's worse than that bad. This isn't a home, it's a school. Cold lunches. Last night, I found a broken slate pencil and half an egg sandwich in my bed.
Oh, great.
Oh, I'm glad you think it's so funny.
I'm sorry. I guess this isn't very fair to you.
No, it's not. Look, I know the kids need an education. But a man's got to live too, doesn't he?
You're right. I'll do something about it, I promise.
I hope so.
Got another one of your stonies. Finn, did you hear me? I got another one of yours. Oh, sure, I heard you.
Come on, come on. Ow! Timothy, stop it! You're wriggling my dress! You let go of those tricks! Are you gonna make me?
I might.
Kathy, Kathy, come quick!
I don't need to call anybody to fight my dad. You come back here and say that. He makes me sick. Don't you know how to say anything else?
What's the matter now?
Well, he can't do it. He can't do it.
Go back and play.
Sure wish I could rope as good as you. I might teach you sometime. If I'm around. You going away? On a big roundup. No fooling. Might even get them to take you along, too. Honest? Would they?
Remember, Kath, you promised to end all this.
I said I'd do something about it.
What does that mean?
I have to do things right. Mrs. Larson? Mrs. Buckner? I've got to talk to you. To all the parents, really. Do you think you could get them all to come here tomorrow night so we could have a meeting?
Well, that sounds real nice, honey. Well, I should say. Sort of a real town meeting with parents and teachers. Real democratical. Well, I got a question or two been waiting to throw. Well, me too. I got some Jim Dandy ideas. We'll be there, honey. Get it.
Bye. Bye, teacher. Bye, Amy. Bye. Let's play hide and go seek.
You're it, Monty.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. These are Willie's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Feeney. I'd like to meet Mr. and Mrs. Larson.
How do you know? Yes.
What's the matter with you? Did you have a fight with Ben?
No, just nothing at all.
Oh.
Hey, did you ask him? Did you ask the major if I can go in the roundup with you?
Go on the roundup. He ain't going on no roundup. He's going to school.
Steve, what's all this?
School benches. It's a present from the major.
Oh, no. Look, you take them right back, will you? Well, look at this place. When it's not a little red schoolhouse, it's a town meeting hall. Next thing you know, it'll
take
be
it
a
easy, Clayton. Listen, have you heard about the Shoshone massacre down at Buffalo Fork?
Yeah? We're not in any danger, are we?
Well, probably not, but everybody ought to be on guard just in case. I'll tell the folks inside if Kathy don't mind.
Sure, come on.
Come on.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's nothing to be alarmed about. Major Maypoy just thought you folks ought to be warned about the Indians, that's all. Now that you've all quieted down, maybe we can let Miss Monroe get a word in edgeways.
The reason I invited you all here tonight.
Let's say a big thank you to our new school teacher for being so good to our kids.
Miss Monroe, can I have a word with you, though?
Of course.
How is my Willie doing, anyhow?
He'd ought to be out pitching hay. That's what he'd ought to be doing.
Now, you shut your mouth, Joe Feeney. My Willie's that set on learning, you'd figure he'd ought to be president. Says he can't tell... Injuns! Injuns! Coming over the ranch!
Who is it?
My brother Clay, let him in! Quickly, hurry!
It's all right, everybody. Calm down. There aren't any Indians. But there is going to be a fair-sized massacre if anyone wants to stay around to see it.
Oh, yeah. you mad at me for? I didn't get you into trouble. I bet if good old Timothy was here, you'd talk to good old Timothy, wouldn't you?
Well, look out. How am I supposed to get out when you're right smack in the way? Hey, look, I lost another too. That good fairy ain't getting this one. You see, Kitty, Finn?
Why don't you answer your sister? Well, what's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Don't waste your time. He ain't talking to no one.
Oh, you're not talking to anybody, huh? Listen, mister, after that stunt you pulled last night, you're lucky anybody's talking to you. Do you hear me? I said, do you hear me?
Listen, Clay, you ain't my pa.
Made a mistake and it's over and done with, and there's nothing we can do about it now.
Well, what are you gonna do if he decides to rob a bank? What are you gonna do then? Tell the judge to forget it?
No, you didn't have any halos when you were young.
No, I know I didn't. You didn't either. We got a responsibility to those kids. We gotta bring them up right.
We're doing the best we know how.
I wonder. I think you spend too much time with them and not enough time with us.
Meaning the school?
Well, you were gonna tell those parents last night there wasn't gonna be any more school.
No, I did. I told each family just as they were leaving. It wasn't easy knowing how much those children need school.
Well, that's not your problem, is it? Well, anyway, I'm glad it's all over now. At least it'll be nice and quiet and peaceful here, without those kids hanging around.
Smell pretty? Ma sent him.
Didn't your ma tell you there wasn't going to be any more school today?
Oh, Ma don't pay that no mind. Well, she knew the teacher'd be feeling better in the morning light. Well, can I give her the flowers now? Come on in, Marty.
You got your big foot in my chili sandwich.
Oh, I'm sorry. You go ask the teacher. She'll make you a new one. Hey, don't you understand English?
Some, what you want to know?
What you're doing back here, that's what.
I ain't here. Paul give me a job, that's how come.
My baby! My baby! This is my baby! And Subway, too! What does little birdie say in hers?
Nest.
Nest.
Peep.
Peep, peep, peep. Peep, peep, peep. You stop making fun of Jody!
Timothy, if you want to read with the little kids, you can just change seats with Amy.
Sure.
Where do I sit?
You can just change seats with Timothy. You will write, I'll be good 500 times.
On this little slate?
Just keep writing and erasing. Yes, ma'am. Timothy, stop that.
Stop what?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You dumb girl! It's all your fault! On account of you, I have to come to this dumb school! On account of you, I have to miss going on the roundup! Will you just wait? You'll be sorry! We don't have to wait. We're sorry now.
I bet Major McCoy wishes he never got a ward anyway.
A wart? So that's what good old Timothy is. Major McCoy's wart.
Oh. He's a ward! He's a ward!
Shut up! You hear?
Timothy, Come on, I said I was sorry. Let's be friends.
Everything's your fault.
Now, you know that isn't true. I want to help you, not hurt you. Come on, let's go back. I'd like to, but I feel kind of dizzy. Want me to get you a drink of water?
Yes, please. You ain't sick.
Of course not. Hey, you want to run away and join the roundup?
Run away when?
Right now.
I can't.
What's the matter? You scared or something?
No, but could be after us before we got a mile.
All right, tonight then.
No.
Maybe you just don't want to go on a real big roundup.
I sure do.
Then the only way is for us to run away and join the Marcells.
How can we find them?
You just trust me. I know where they are. Tonight I'll get a horse and ride over here. Look out! Oh, thank you.
It took you long enough. Well, I couldn't help it. I had to wait till everybody was asleep.
Well, let's get going if we want to catch the roundup.
Hey, that's the Major's horse.
I had to be quick, and he was the handiest one. Get your horse.
If we try to take one, I'll wake Jim up for sure.
Well, get on.
Hey, where you going? Shh, be quiet, can't you? But where you going? Never you mind. Can I come too? No, you better not tell either. Get up. Hold on a minute. Whoa. Now what's wrong? I keep on thinking I hear a horse behind us.
Oh, for Pete's sake, don't you know anything about echoes? You keep on like this, we're never going to catch up with the trail herd. Get up.
You know where we are? Well, we're right on the way. Oh. Listen, you hear that?
Are you going to start that again?
No, I mean, I think I hear a coyote.
He's not too close.
But he might get closer.
Sure, but... Well, he won't bother us, will he?
I hope not. Miles, you think we came already?
Plenty.
You know what?
No, what?
Maybe we should stop. This should make camp till daylight.
What's the matter? You scared?
Me? No.
Wolves. Yeah. They sound kind of close, don't they?
Make a camp and build a fire. That'll scare them away.
Good idea.
sure you make that fire. Help me find some firewood. Give me a match.
A match? Don't you have any?
No!
Neither do I.
Well, isn't that just fine? Now, how are we going to light this?
Well, don't blame it on me. You didn't think of it either.
I suppose you don't know how to build a fire with sticks, like the Indians do.
We don't have Indians in Boston.
We should have brought my brother Jeff along. He can make a fire almost as fast as Jim.
Yeah. Wish I brought him along instead of you.
They're going away.
Good.
I'm freezing. I'm going to go get my blanket. Wish I'd brought mine.
Well, that's great. Now we have to share my blanket.
It's morning. I've never been so cold. Me too. Let's try to fix this blanket. All right. Hey, look. A fire. Let's go. Wait a minute. Might be Indians. Look, we have to go find out. I'm freezing. Well, all right. But keep down and don't make a sound. Right. That was close. Yeah.
Do you think that Indian saw us?
I don't know. We're better off just sitting still. I guess it's pretty safe here, being so dark and all.
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's ready. You can smell it all the way down to the creek. I'm starving. Where are the twins?
Were they with you?
No, I thought they were with you. Amy, where are the twins?
Amy?
Amy? You'd better tell me where those twins are, young lady. They might be in trouble. Do you hear me? Stop that whistling. Amy!
They're gone.
Gone where?
Gone.
Where?
Why is everybody hollering? It's not my fault they run off to the roundup.
I'll be back as soon as I get her.
Just gotta get off and stretch my legs. Oh, boy. Oh, all right. I'm so hungry I can almost smell cast side meat frying. Couldn't you have brought some bread or something? I forgot. When we get to the roundup, there'll be plenty of food. If we ever get to the roundup. Jeff was here. He can track pretty near as good as Jim. Oh, Jeff. I sure am tired of hearing about that tremendous, remarkable Jeff. Well, he can track. So can I. Get back up here. All right. Let's get on to the sums. It was your turn, Willie.
1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 2 is 4. 4 and 4 is 8. And 8 and 8 is 20.
20? It's 16. 8 is 16.
Dummy.
It's
20. Sister, don't cry.
I'll study on it harder tonight.
It's not your fault, Willie. Sister's just afraid Jeff and Finn won't never come back.
Amy, don't say things like that.
Maybe the wolves ate them up.
Maybe they drowned us.
Ain't nothing powerful enough to do in Timothy.
Bad. 1 horse, 2 boy ride.
How can you tell?
Track say. Boy get off. 1 horse, 1 boy ride.
Hey, Jim, how come you Indians know all these things, huh?
Easy. Indian have eyes.
Hey, Ben, look! It's them! The roundup! Yippee! Yahoo! We're almost there. What if they chase us off? You scared? Nah, but maybe we shouldn't have run away. Oh, don't be a baby. Listen, what we have to do is show them how valuable we are. How? I don't know. Somehow.
Boys go that way.
Yeah, but how long ago?
Short time. We catch.
Good.
Whoa! A bunch quitter. That's it. What's it? Don't you see? If we rope that steer and bring them in, that'll make them see how valuable we are. Come on. Get up there. Come on. Get up. Get up. drag.
If every bone in your body ain't broke, I'd sure love to do the honors. How'd you kids get out here anyway?
Are you hurt real bad, Finn?
Yeah, and they might have been killed, and it would have been all your fault.
It's not all his fault. We're in on this, too.
You'll get yours soon enough. Here comes Clayton.
Are you kids all right?
We're all right, Clayton. Honest.
I'm so mad I don't know whether to wallop you or kiss you.
Clayton, you wouldn't. You ain't gonna kiss us.
No, I'm not. I don't know what Pa would have done either, but I'm glad to see himself.
So are we, Clayton.
Even you monster. Come on, let's get out of here.
It was at the great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing.
Hey, look! Hi, Steve.
Hello,
Timothy?
Don't get up, Clay. We don't want to interrupt class just because Timothy's late. But he's got something he wants to say to you.
There's no need. The twins are as much to blame as Timothy.
Well, the Major wanted to thank you for the good job you're doing for all the kids, and especially Timothy.
I'm awful sorry for all the trouble I caused, and I'm gonna try to be better from now on. Learn as much as I can from school. This is for you.
Oh, well, thank you, Timothy. I'll open it right after I finish reading.
Couldn't you open it now?
Sure. The Last of the Mohicans. Mohicans, by James Fittimore Cooper. Well, that sounds really good. Let's read a chapter right now.
Oh, no. We finish Alice in Happy Land. Please.
Is that all right with you, Timothy?
Okay, but there's something else in the package for you, too.
See? The pea shooter. You can go sit down now.
Oh, okay.
It was at the great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Bat, How I Wonder What You're At. You know the song, perhaps? Heard something like it, said Alice. It goes on, you know, the hat in this way. Up above the world you fly like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, and here the dormouse shook itself and began singing in its sleep, Twinkle, 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 twinkle. It went on for so long that they had to pinch it to make it stop. Well, I'd hardly finished the first verse of the Hatter when the Queen jumped up and bawled out, He's murdering the time, off with his head. Dreadfully savage, explained Alice. And ever since that, the Hatter went on in a mournful tone. He won't do anything I ask. It's always 6 o'clock now. A bright idea came to Alice's head. Is that the reason so many teeth?